Let's explore this concept more fully. Belief in deserved exploitation. 1. Rationalization of exploitation. Those who adhere to this doctrine of evil rationalize their actions by convincing themselves that the people they exploit are inherently deserving of such treatment. They often believe that if someone can be exploited, then they should be. This belief is rooted in a distorted view of the world where might makes right, and the ability to dominate or control others is seen as a natural and justifiable exercise of power. 2. Inferiority as justification. In this twisted worldview, the perceived inferiority of others is not just a matter of difference, but a fundamental flaw that warrants their exploitation. Those who are exploited are viewed as lacking the strength, intelligence, or willpower to avoid being dominated, and thus they are seen as deserving of their fate. This dehumanizing perspective allows those who exploit others to feel justified and even righteous in their actions. 3. Deserving exploitation as a virtue, the idea that the exploited deserve their treatment, turns exploitation into a twisted form of virtue in the eyes of the exploiter. They see their ability to exploit as a sign of their own superiority, reinforcing their belief that they are more deserving of power, resources, and control. The suffering of others becomes a validation of their own perceived greatness and an affirmation of the natural order they believe in. Number 4, cynical view of human worth. This mindset reflects a deeply cynical view of human worth, where value is determined solely by one's ability to dominate or avoid domination. Compassion, empathy, and mutual respect are dismissed as weaknesses, and the idea of inherent human dignity is rejected. In this view, those who cannot defend themselves or resist exploitation are seen as lesser beings whose purpose is to serve the interests of the strong. Number 5, perpetuation of the cycle. This belief system creates a self-perpetuating cycle of exploitation and dehumanization. Those who embrace this doctrine continue to exploit others, seeing it as their rightful place in the hierarchy. Meanwhile, the exploited are further degraded and dehumanized, making it even easier for the exploiters to justify their actions. The cycle feeds on itself, with each act of exploitation reinforcing the belief in deserved domination. 6. The danger of entitlement. The sense of entitlement that comes with this mindset is dangerous, as it not only justifies harm, but also dismisses any possibility of empathy or moral responsibility. Those who believe in this doctrine feel entitled to take what they want, regardless of the cost to others. This entitlement erodes the social fabric as it undermines the principles of fairness, justice, and mutual respect that are essential for a healthy society. Reflective thought. This exploration of how those who adhere to a doctrine of evil justify exploitation by believing others deserve it reveals the profound moral corruption at the heart of such a worldview. It challenges us to confront the ways in which power and exploitation can be rationalized and to consider the ethical implications of such beliefs. It raises important questions about how societies can guard against such dehumanizing ideologies. How do we foster a culture that values every individual's dignity and worth? How can we create systems that protect the vulnerable from exploitation and challenge those who would justify harm in the name of superiority? Understanding this mindset also encourages us to reflect on our own beliefs and actions, ensuring that we do not unconsciously adopt attitudes that devalue others or justify exploitation. By affirming the intrinsic worth of all people, we can work towards a world where exploitation is not seen as deserved, but as a profound injustice that must be challenged.